Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Gamecocks will boot it away to start the game. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Bulldogs offense will have the football first. Now, guys, let's not forget, last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right, those are the games that make college football special.
Here's a heat. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Dances away. Gets rid of it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Smashes through the tackle. He's running free down the middle. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Georgia. Once he got some room, it was over.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They finish things off with some flair, a 73-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So South Carolina's offense will get the ball for the first time. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent. Both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. To the air, it's Sellers. He's got the back in the middle. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Jacobs. At the 45, on his way. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And the Gamecocks are on the move. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Rushes on him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying.
Turning it on! The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
That's got to feel really good for this quarterback. It's early in the game, so these 3rd downs are big. You're trying to get your offense into a rhythm and a flow. Nice job reading the defense. A beautiful pass.
Now the play fake. Bringing the heat. Throws toward the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. The noise level is relentless here on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Oh, they're after him. It's complete on the right side. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 1st and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I got to find ways to manufacture some offense down here in this area. The field shrinks. It gets a little bit more difficult. So I got to take a few more chances. Get the ball with some speed on the perimeter. Try to make some big plays.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Takes the easy completion. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Trying to find the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action on first down. He rifles one deep down the middle. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Got a man. It's Branch. He smashes his way through again. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll run play action. He rifles one deep to the left. That pass is incomplete, but this has been a period in which the offenses have shined. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. The give on the option. Hard running there. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Bulldogs have this offense rolling. Wants to throw. It's Stockton. Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. Looking for more room. Touchdown, South Carolina. And they turn it into a defensive score.
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. He'll make you pay. And he did right there with that pick 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
That makes the score South Carolina.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Bell. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Georgia hunkers down in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. To the ground with the back. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
A first down run on the doorstep. This time stopped in the backfield and finding the sledding a little tougher than on that last run.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
Looking to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. And to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Extra point here will tie the game. Oh, they block it. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. They are set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They run the reverse. Shakes off the defender. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. He lost one down the sideline. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
Pass interference. Defense.
The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Back to throw, it's Stockton. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in, it's Thomas. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unleashes it on the run. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
Throws to the wideout. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man to the left. Gets it down to the... 3. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Quarterback now breaking the field. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Dogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action. Here's the pressure. Blasted as he lets it go.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. They get to him as he throws. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. What an absolute howitzer he unleashed off his foot.
Now look, you don't see kickers on highlight tapes too often. That 61-yard field goal is going to make every highlight reel in the country. Wow.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half. The returner will field it and bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw him out of rhythm. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Sellers. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's called.
3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Handoff to the lone back. He breaks the tackle. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gamecocks with the 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit, or when they get hurried, or when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. His quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
Now he's going to send this one deep to the right. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender. How many times do you think they're going to run that one back in film study? Don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. That's a penalty, that's a penalty, that's a penalty. It'll be a long film study for him. Caught over the middle, it's Bell. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the Bulldogs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Going the other way, and he's got room. Inside the touchdown, Gamecocks. The defense takes matters into its own hands. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Looking to throw at Stockton. Buys a little time. Got out of trouble and throws. That's caught. It's Bell. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Georgia going back to work with another 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Here comes the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Dogs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Thomas. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Time to take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Georgia sends out the punt team. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Makes the catch down the right side. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. 1st down here for the offense. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Got him, and nobody's close. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the lore of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a play. That you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play.
Unleashes one deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on third down. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Moves away as he feels pressure. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. And the Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
And you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in a groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
You just wonder how much panic there is right now in the defense.
Looking for a huge play. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. It's great for this quarterback to take shots down the field, but you just don't want it to feel like a give up or a chuck it up and hope kind of play.
And I think understanding the situation, now I'm on defense, right? If they're going to take shots down the field, maybe I'm a little bit more aggressive with my blitz, understanding that everything's going to take a little bit more time to develop if they're going to take those deep shots.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third. Cornerback, this guy is virtually uncoverable.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the big fella. Crosses the 30, he's got to land. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on the score.
Man, what a weapon in this offense. To have a tight end that you can throw the football to, not just over the middle, not just to move the sticks, but a guy like this that can absolutely blaze, like a Warren, like a Bowers we've seen over the years, that can make huge plays down the field after the catch.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. The throw. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Great job on the back end in coverage. DB staying in the hip pocket of the target and was able to swat that ball away.
Gonna look downfield again. He'll throw it. Another incompletion on third down.
Interesting call here for the head coach, too, because you need a touchdown. Now it's 4th and long. You could kick the field goal and cut into the lead, but depends on how much you trust your defense right now. They may go for this one, guys.
Right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And I think I understand the thought process of the offense here. You cut into the lead. Now a touchdown wins it. I might have stayed a little bit more aggressive, but they obviously trust their defense, and they're trying to get the football back to this offense and try to make plays late in the fourth quarter.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. This defense is going to have to sell out to stop the run and try to get the ball back one last time. Just going to keep it after the snap. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Gamecocks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. With jet sweep pass. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty...
Oh, he's got some space. Enough for the first down. Crowd is silent. Chains are moving. Clock still going.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Sellers. He uncorks one deep. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming. Defender gets a little too aggressive there, and this offense gets some free yardage. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Unleashes one. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Skips away from pressure. He turns it loose to the left. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense.
The defense has not had an answer for this guy today. Already over 150 yards receiving. That time, the ball falls incomplete. But we haven't seen that happen too often tonight.
Huge play here late, and this crowd is coming to help the defense. Tries to get it on the ground. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Who could ask for anything more? Coming down the gut of the game, and maybe one of those moments that will be etched in the annals of this rivalry forever. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Caught close to the marker. It's Branch. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Looking to scramble. He'll get rid of it. Complete to the right. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a first down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game. I don't think the pressure's going to get to these guys. This is when it's fun. Late in the game, down one score, got to have it right now. The give. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Pressure coming. Snagged out of the air. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain.
And that is a perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays. Don't want to give up those first downs and just make that clock run.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. They're working that left side. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now. This offense needs to get some points. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. They're able to keep him from scoring as he's guided out of bounds at the 5. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to get it through the air. Touchdown, Dogs! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Sellers. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course. And when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious. To be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media, it's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games starred. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers